Hello everybody! Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a Minecraft theory, has it not? Today we're going to be talking about a theory that not that many people seem to talk about. And that is the Ender Dragon, the Heart of Ender, and the Orb of Dominance. How are they all related? Obviously the biggest factor is they are both related to the end. We see the color purple is prominent with all three of those items. The Orb of Dominance will sometimes turn to the color purple, the Ender Dragon's eyes are purple, and even the Heart of Ender, right here, as you can see, it has seen better days. Even the Heart of Ender is purple. Now, as we know, the main color of the end is purple, so that can be expected. However, here's something I've noticed that not that many people have noticed, and this may just be me. But when you kill the Ender Dragon, it doesn't die. It doesn't flop to the ground and die. It cracks. And when it cracks, the beams it emits are the same color as the Orb of Dominance. Here, I'll put two images of them side by side so you can see. As you can see, oh, okay. As you can see, they are the same color, almost. Just with a little bit of different tints. It may just be me again, I just want to say. Now, using that, as well as the fact that the Heart of Ender is created from the orbit, my theory is that the Ender Dragon, my theory is that the Orb of Dominance is the Heart of Ender. Now that should be obvious, but let me explain. As we know, in Minecraft Dungeons, when you defeat the Arch-Illager, him and the orb will transform into the Heart of Ender. However though, one thing not that many people seem to notice is that you don't actually hit the Heart of Ender. You hit the Arch-Illager at the bottom. Making me to believe that the Heart of Ender, that the Orb of Dominance used the Arch-Illager and the evil and corruption that built up inside the Arch-Illager, the Orb of Dominance gathered, and eventually, when it came time, he used the Arch-Illager's body to turn into the Heart of Ender, using his corruption. Now, what do I mean by the Orb of Dominance is the Heart of Ender? I mean, it could literally be the thing that created this entire dimension. And the Orb of Dominance, as we know, it's a very, very powerful thing. It has the ability to make redstone golems. We've seen in Jungle Awakens DLC that it can take control of an entire island and use it for its bidding, as we see with the Jungle Awakens boss, Jungle Abomination. And we also know from Creeping Winter that it also has the ability to corrupt the undead. So it seems possible that it could create its own dimension, and maybe even its own creature that can guard that dimension, hence the Ender Dragon. Because the Ender Dragon doesn't die, it cracks, and the beams that happen when the Ender Dragon cracks are the same as the Orb of Dominance. I believe that the Ender Dragon is a figmentation, to say the least, a creature created by the Orb of Dominance to guard the end in its absence. And you may be thinking, well, it's a figmentation, so why does it give us an egg? Well, like I said, it also is a creature. As we know, the Orb of Dominance can create life itself, hence the Jungle Abomination. So maybe it made multiple Ender Dragons. Most of them have died off, and this one, being one of the last, has eventually developed an egg and is ready to lay the egg. Then we come in here and slay her, and we can hatch the egg on our own, but not in the way you think it is. We have to complete a hatching ritual. But yeah, the Ender Dragon must have been created by the Heart of Ender. The Orb of Dominance. The Ender Dragon must have been created by the Orb of Dominance. Anyways, what about the rest of the end? Let me just get myself a ender pearl real quick. What about the rest of the end? Not just the Ender Dragon or the main island. What about the rest of it? Let's go and explore it. Here we are on the outer islands of the end. As you can see, however, one thing that most people don't know about Minecraft is one thing a lot of people have been wanting in Minecraft for a long time is the Aether, the Sky Dimension, one of the scrap dimensions from so long ago. And the dimension was eventually replaced with the idea of the end. Here's what I believe, how the Orb of Dominance created this whole dimension. My theory on this is because the end is so similar in terrain and looks to the original Sky Dimension they planned. My theory is that the Orb of Dominance landed here in the original Sky Dimension, and using its power, it corrupted the entire landscape and turned it into the end. It sounds maybe a little bit far-fetched, but it's still plausible. After all, this is Minecraft after all. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. If y'all disagree with anything of mine, let me know in the comments below. But that's gonna do it for this. If you felt like I deserved it, leave a like, and hey, there's a subscribe button there for a reason. Why not press it? I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.